So we've made it to a park tonight, but this park has got a nice bird watching
observatory.
Yeah. There's like a patch of wetland just in front of us, and there's loads of ducks and cormorants and herons and a few turtles. Yeah, it's just free. Apparently it's on until 5. It's 4:30 now, so we might get booted out, but we'll see. Yeah.
Hopefully, no one comes.
Yeah, you can hang out
We
here.
can hang out in here. Maybe even sleep in
Yeah. But yeah, been a nice day.
it.
You know, nothing much to report.
Yeah, just hanging out.
Yeah.
What did we do today?
Nothing really.
Yeah. Or we looked for blankets, didn't we? We couldn't find them.
Yeah, we had another look for blankets.
We found them, but they just were too expensive and too bulky, and
yeah, just not quite big enough either. So. Yeah.
Onwards we go.
Anyway, we're just gonna hang out here and see what happens. Hey homies.
Hey.
So just an update. Excuse the bright lights. Let's spin it around. So just a quick update. The park that we were at in the bird place, we were sat in there, just having a brew, and the guy came in to close it up at 5 o'clock, and he just asked us who we were basically.
Yeah, it's just talking in Japanese.
Yeah. So we told him that we're cycling and blah blah blah, and he asked us where we sleep in tonight. So we said camping, and he was like, no camping in park. He gave us the crossed fingers.
Yeah.
So we headed back to a water fountain to fill the water bottles, and just thought we'll hang around and just camp there anyway. But he went in the park office, so it must be something to do with the park. So we thought it best just to
move on.
We probably would be fine, but it'd be
if he
shit.
said no, then
yeah.
you don't want him to come back and to be unpacked and let's pack it all up, and in the middle, be even more in the middle of the night and even more cold.
Yeah, and it's supposed to be -1 tonight as well, so it's not helping. So we found this other park on the map, and it turns out it's not, well, the bit that we're in now is a park, it's like baseball
fields.
field,
Like a field, yeah.
but then the main part that was mapped is a boat racing stadium. So they've got these huge lights, and there's boats, power boats going up and out. We can't see them, but we can hear them.
You can probably hear them as well.
Yeah, so that's pretty exciting, but we're just going to have to carry on in the dark for a couple of miles to another park and try that. If not, we'll find a hotel, I think. A love hotel, maybe. That'll be an experience.
Yeah.
Anyway, I'll show you the ruckus.
It is a rocket.
So there's these huge lights, and you can probably hear in there somewhere. There's boats going up now. Yeah.
But the stands are empty.
Yeah, I think maybe they're practicing, or I think it might be a betting thing. So, dog tracks and horse races are sometimes empty, aren't they? But anyway, onwards and upwards. Hello.
Morning!
we survived the night. So in the end, we ended up cycling another couple of miles. We stopped at a hotel, but it was quite expensive, so we passed on that. We ended up at this nice beach.
Really nice beach.
Yeah, it's lovely. Really quiet. Nobody came down last night. Slept really well.
Yeah, I'm really secluded.
It wasn't too cold as well.
Oh yeah, it wasn't, was it?
It was supposed to be -1, so I slept in
everything.
Everything, basically. Yeah, base layers, pants, long sleeve shirt, socks.
Work up sweating.
And yeah, at some point in the night, I had to just unzip my sleeping bag because it was so hot.
Yeah.
But yeah, we just spent the morning just hanging out. We're just going to have quite a slow day now. Maybe find an onsen and some Wi-Fi.
Yeah, because we're only about 55 miles away from Fukuoka, but we don't really want to get there on the weekend, and plus we've still got to wait for my passport anyway, so we might as well just hang out here and then...
Yeah, I've been trying to fix my kickstand. There's a nut that's sheared in the frame of the bike now, and I've been trying to get that out, but unsuccessful. Some success. Managed to turn it like half of the turn, but I can't get it out. So I think I'm gonna have to find a bike shop and ask them, can they maybe drill it out? But yeah, we'll see. I'll have a think, and I'll ask my dad. He'll know how to get it out. Yeah, that's it.
There we go.
See ya.
See ya.
Bye. So where are we going now?
Well, we need to go into this island here, which we don't know the name of, but we can't go on the bridge, so we have to go in a tunnel underground.
Yeah.
Costs 20 yen, and we have to push the bikes through. It's okay?
Yeah. Sounds good.
Sounds good.
There we go, made it to the other side. Have to go through those elevators over there to get to the tunnel. Pretty good experience for 20 yen. Anyway, just had lunch. We've not updated for a while. So we stayed in a hotel last night, which was quite nice hotel really. Bit of mould in the room,
yeah,
but
I was
we'll let
gonna
go.
say,
We'll let that go.
And a couple of cobwebs.
Yeah, but came with free breakfast, so we had a nice big breakfast this morning. We've had a light lunch. A light lunch of noodle pot, an apple, 2 tangerines, 2 slices of cake.
I had a cucumber.
And yeah, a cucumber, so yeah, pretty. Well, it's quite a light lunch. Really.
Oh yeah, well it's not fried, and it's not chicken, and it's not fried chicken, and it's not potato roasty, and it's not
rice.
And it's not rice. So it was. I was really looking forward to my apple cucumber actually.
Yeah. But we've only got 10 more miles back to get to a camp. So we've only got 10 more miles to get to a park, and hopefully that'll be a nice place to camp. Looks like it should be. Yeah, pretty easy going really, to be honest.
Yeah. It's supposed to rain all day tomorrow.
Yeah. I've been listening to a book, which is nice. I found this new app called LibriVox. It's not a new app, it's new to me. And there's free audiobooks on there. Most of them are really old public domain books. Yeah, classic literature. So there's a few novels about Manchester, and I've been listening to one. So
we're from Manchester, if you didn't know.
Yeah, and they're read. This one's read by a Mancunian, which is quite funny because old dialects. Yeah, it's just really funny.
Yeah. You keep coming out with all these weird sayings and starting talking weird.
It's all quite old English because they're old books. I think this one's based in like 1840s or something.
Yeah.
So, and quite old. But yeah, gotta carry on.
Onwards and upwards.
Onwards and upwards. So we've arrived at camp. Well, what we hope to be camp. The clouds, not the clouds. The crowds have dispersed.
You want to see how busy kids' parks are?
It's crazy. This park was absolutely packed like 2 minutes ago, but the car park closed at 5, so they've all got a scarf now.
Not going to film anything. Show them look at this little slope here.
Oh yeah,
there's like
this little slope.
3 or 4-year-olds going down here, no stabilisers, no brakes, just going and there's sand at the end.
Yeah, it's funny. Fearless.
Fearless, absolutely fearless creatures.
But yeah, hopefully we're gonna camp here. I think it'll be fine. It should be quiet, quite nice. And then we've got a few miles of cycle path along the seafront tomorrow, so that should be a nice start to the day. We've just been discussing what we're going to do when we come to Fukuoka and when we get the ferry to South Korea.
Bit nervous, eh?
Yeah, and also booking flights for the next leg of the trip. So we've got to book a flight from Seoul to Vietnam, but we're not sure when we should book it. We don't want to book it too far in advance in case something happens, we get waylaid and we don't make the flight. But then we don't want to be booking it the night before, so I don't know what we should do.
What do people do in these things?
I know, what do people do in these situations? But yeah, I don't know. There's a kite flying around. I think it's just scavenging stuff.
I think you should explain what a kite is, because not everyone's obsessed with birds of prey.
A kite
like you.
is a bird of prey. I think it's a kite. We see a lot of them here. Like we see a lot of buzzards back home, and they're basically scavenging birds of prey. But we've seen it swoop down a few times. There's quite a lot of miniature poodles around, so I'm worried.
Little tiny dachshunds as well, eh?
Yeah. Hello!
Hello!
We didn't do any videoing yesterday, it was really rainy and miserable. But we made it to Fukuoka yesterday, and the passport, we got a notification that the passport had arrived at the post office, so we went to collect it this morning, and we've just been to the immigration bureau to get the
visa transferred over?
Yeah, onto a new passport. So we're all set to go now.
We can go.
But we've got a Airbnb for the next couple of days.
Yeah.
And we're just going to try and catch up on the videos and
just kind of decompress after being in Japan for a couple of months.
Figure out what to do in South Korea and
just onwards really, and get some planning done.
Yep, but we're going to go back now and crack on with that.
Woohoo!
Just on a bit of a night ride. Can barely see you. We've actually just gone to a Christmas market in Fukuoka. So I think it's like a German styled Christmas market, similar to what we get in the UK. So that should be fun. It's quite a nice evening, it's a bit chilly. We just had a really strange experience again. A few days ago we met a gentleman outside of a convenience store who he was Japanese, he spoke really good English, and he told us he was visiting his mother in Japan, and then he was going back. He lived in Brighton, and it was just a brief encounter. Really friendly guy, had a little chat, and we're just walking around this market. I mean, that was miles away. I don't know how many.
We don't even know how many days ago it was.
Yeah,
and this market is heaving with people.
And we just bumped into him and his wife. So really strange, really small world. So yeah, we had a chat. It turns out that she loves cycle touring too, and she watches Cycle Touring Pro which is one of like the original YouTube channels and like information resources for cycle touring. Yeah, so had a nice chat.
If you're watching the video, hi!
Yeah, hey.
It was really good to meet you.
Yeah, it's nice to see people that you recognise. It's good.
It just makes you think like it's a big world, but actually it's a pretty small world. Like,
so that
crazy,
was nice.
Crazy.
But yeah, so we've just been to the Christmas market.
Yeah.
It's quite funny. It's like a normal Christmas market, but has that Japanese twist, which is funny. Some of the names of the stores are quite interesting. They're very
it's like
literal.
It's like if you Google translated something, like it comes up like cuisine burger rather than like gourmet burger. Maybe I'm trying to say. Like
So that's funny. But yeah, that was nice.
Cool.
So carry on. So I'm just replacing the chains on our bike. So we've done about, how many miles have we done now?
2,900.
2,900.
No, and 100.
Alright, 2,100. So we've done about 2,100 miles. And I just want to show you how much the chains have stretched in that time. So you can see they line up perfectly here at the end. But then if you look at the other end, they're a whole link different. And you might think, well, Ryan, you've just made it a link longer, but when you look in the middle of the chain, you see how the links don't line up, and that's because the rollers in each link are starting to wear out. So when that happens, the chain gets longer, and if you don't replace it soon enough, it'll start to wear out your chain rings and your cassette, which isn't good. So it's cheaper to replace the chain.
Maintain.
The chain.
So we're at Hakata Ferryport.
Yep. So this is it now for Japan. The end. So we're going to get the ferry from Hakata to Busan, South Korea, where we're going to brave the cold.
But apparently it's only as cold as it is here, and it's not. You know, it's manageable.
Yeah, it's not too bad.
Yeah, it's really not that bad.
But we've had a nice 3 days in Fukuoka, mainly just hanging out in the Airbnb, watching Bon Appetit videos. So,
shout out Brad and Claire. Yeah, it's just like, it's always go on the tour. So like you're always planning something, planning the next route, planning the next place you stay in. Like it's just so nice just to like turn your brain off and just hang out.
But anyway, we're going to get the ferry now, hang out for a few more hours.
Yeah, so the ferry's at 12. We should land in Busan.
Land.
It's called land. Land in Busan at 6 p.m. So it's going to be dark, so we're not really going to be able to like do much exploring and things like that. So we've booked a hotel. So we'll probably just head to the hotel and we think there's like a little market near the hotel. So have a mooch around there and then fresh day tomorrow, a new country.
Yeah. Bye.
Bye. How'd you do it?
So this is our kind of room in the ferry.
Yeah, it's cozy.
Yeah, it's a shared room, so people will just lounge around on the floor, put your baggage up there, and there's like a little futon, and Helen's making all sorts of noise.
Sorry.
So there is like a futon and some bedding, so you can have a nap if you want to. This is what Helen's been working on. So that's all of our stops on the way.
Yeah, our bit close there. Our rest stops in Japan. It's a bit annoying because when we were in Hokkaido, we didn't save like the coordinates or anything, save where we stayed. So we've been having to like work back, but it's all there. Apart from one wild camp, no, one free camp. We just can't figure out where it was. But all there.
Why is
So bright.
Helen's a fucking vampire?